Hey guys, it's Taylor. I just wanted to share with you guys a flow that was inspired by one of the yogis I follow on Instagram. I think her name's Chelsea Yoga or something along those lines. But I thought it was a fun little flow and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So let's get started in tabletop position. Go through a couple cat-cows just to warm up the body and the spine. Full inhale, drop the belly as you lift the gaze. Keep the low core pulled in as you roll the tips of the shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, curl and round the spine. Pop up through the shoulders, really push through the hands. Tuck the chin and tuck the tailbone in. Cat pose, full inhale. Cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze, spread the shoulders wide, broaden through your chest. Exhale, curl and round, cat pose, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, puff up through the shoulders. Full inhale, drop the belly, last time. Spread the shoulders. Exhale, curl and round, puff up, cat pose. Inhale, find your neutral spine. And then exhale, push the hips up to downward facing dog. Lengthen the chest back towards the thighs. Sink the heels down towards the mat. Bend the knees if you need. Today you can use blocks underneath your hands. Because what we're gonna do today, I'll show you full inhale, lift your right heel, high three-legged dog. Exhale, you can bring your right foot through to your right wrist. Try and keep the legs straight though. Flex the toes and bring it to the top of your wrist. And it can be really difficult to find that space. You have to pull up through your low core and your shoulders like cat pose to be able to make a lot of room for that foot to come through. It can be really difficult, so that's why I suggest if you want to try that today, starting with blocks underneath your wrists. If not, if you even this is like, heck no, I don't want to do that, you can always just modify so that it's a knee to nose. Full inhale, right leg high, exhale, knee to nose. But a little bit of core work today, so grab blocks underneath your wrists if you like to use them. If not, just plant the hands and go to down dog and ignore me when I say bring the foot to the wrist, bring the knee to the nose or through the midline. Okay, so full inhale. The right leg's gonna lift high, three-legged dog. Now that we know where we're gonna go, keep the back hip square towards the mat. Full inhale. Start to make room by puffing up through the shoulders and using the core to pull in. Bring the right toes through to the right wrist. Stay here, full inhale, and then exhale, sweep the right heel high towards the sky. Sink the left heel back down towards the mat. Keep pushing the chest back towards the thighs, and then exhale, bring the right heel, or the right toes back through. Again, if you'd like to modify, it's the knee to nose instead. And then exhale, push the hips back, lift the heel back high. Last time, full inhale, bring the right toes through to the wrist or the knee to the nose. And then exhale, push the hips high. This time, inhale, gaze the top of the mat. Exhale, set the right foot between the hands, finally to our low lunge position. Squeeze through the inner thighs, roll the shoulders away from the ears. And then full inhale from here, reach your right arm forward towards the top of the mat, the left hand on the ground or on a block. Still squeeze through the inner thighs, pull the low core in, and then on your exhale, that right hand's gonna reach high, take a twist from the belly button. And then your next exhale, take the right hand all the way down, take the feet parallel to the edge of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Walk yourself to the side of the mat. Let the head hang, release the neck. Let gravity completely take over. Bend the knees if you need, shorten the stance if you need, or widen it. Keep the feet parallel, or if you don't have sciatic problems, you can pigeon toe your feet. Try and lengthen the hips higher towards the sky and bring the chest more underneath the hips. If you need, you can always have a block here if this is really intense for you. For your next inhale, halfway lift, roll the shoulders away from the ear, pull the low core in, find a flat spine. As you heel toe the feet about hip width distance apart, full inhale, now you're gonna bend your knees and reach your arms towards the side wall for elephant pose. Rest the belly on the thighs, but keep that core engaged. Then exhale, forward fold, release the neck again. Again, bend your knees as much as you need if your hamstrings are tight. And then full inhale, bend the knees again, reach the chest forward and the arms towards the side wall, elephant pose. Then exhale, forward fold, last time. Full inhale, reach, elephant pose, the fingertips towards the side wall. And then as you inhale, come all the way up onto your tippy toes, and you're gonna spin over your right shoulder towards the top of your mat. Let the feet cross, and then start to bend your knees and lower yourself down. The hands can catch yourself as you find your way all the way to cow face pose or Gomukhasana. From here, if you can't get your knees to stack over each other, if it's a really difficult option to place the right foot on the ground, you can always take a block underneath the bum. Or if this is even too much for you, you can go to fire log pose, block to take up the space if you have a lot of space in between your knee and your ankle. Or if even that's too much, always an option to just go to butterfly. So you'd have to catch yourself if you were going, if cow face pose is too much, as you unwind, as you wind up, right, you're gonna have to catch yourself, lower yourself to the ground, and make your way to your butterfly pose. But if you're in cow face pose, from here, full inhale, lengthen through your chest, exhale, push the chest forward, and feel the stretch in the right hip, right glute. If you found the right foot on the ground, option to just twist instead of full, taking the left elbow to the outside edge of the right knee. If you took your fire log pose, option to fold, and butterfly, you fold as well. Wherever you are, make your way to pyramid pose. If you're in cow face pose, then you're gonna bring your right foot to the top of the mat and spin and unwind the legs so that you push the left heel back and down. If you're in butterfly pose, just go ahead and make your way here. Push the right hips back push your hips back towards the back wall as you reach your back heel down towards the mat, and straighten your front leg as much as possible. Reach your forehead down your shin and lengthen through your spine. And then full inhale as you rebend your right knee, drop your back knee down to the mat for almost like you're gonna go to tabletop position, and then take your right toes back to the mat. Push off your right toes and lift the left heel high. This is how we're gonna transition to our left side now. Full inhale, left toes to left wrist. Grab the blocks if you like, but try and keep that left leg straight. Remember, you have to puff up through your shoulders. Full inhale, go back. Puff up through your shoulders and pull the low core in. Exhale, bring the left toes to the left wrist. Inhale, bring the left heel back high. And exhale, knee to nose or left toes to left wrist. Last time, full inhale, the left heel rises, and then exhale, bring the left foot between the hands, a low lunge. Full inhale, this time reach the left arm forward, squeeze through the inner thigh, keep the low core pulled in, and then exhale, twist and open, twist from the belly button, the left arm reaches high. Then as you exhale, left hand walks itself all the way to the edge of the mat as the feet come parallel, wide-legged forward fold. Release the neck at the bottom. Shift more weight in the balls of the feet so that the hips can come higher and the head can come more underneath the legs. Your next inhale, halfway lift. Start to heel toe the feet in towards one another so they're about hip width or more distance apart. Slowly start to bend the knees and reach the arms forward. Elephant pose, and exhale, forward fold. Full inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms forward. Elephant pose, pull the low core in. Exhale, release, forward fold. Last time, full inhale, bend the knees, lift the chest up, reach the arms forward, and then inhale, come onto the tiptoes. This time, twisting over the left shoulder, still towards the top of the mat. So the left leg's on top this time for cow face pose. Slowly lower yourself down. Catch yourself in transition to butterfly if you need to, or stay in cow face pose. Maybe the foot comes to the ground. If you're here, full inhale, take the twist, take the right hand, or take the right elbow to the outer edge of the left knee and twist from there. Or if you took full cow face pose, slowly start to hinge at the hips and reach the chest forward. Feel the stretch in the left glute and the left hip. Take a few breaths here, full inhale. Exhale to get a little deeper. And then inhale, lift the chest back up. Make your way to pyramid pose, where take the left foot to the top of the mat and then spin so that the right heel reaches down towards the ground as the left leg starts to straighten. The forehead reaches down towards the shin, towards the ankle. Continue to push the hips back into space. Always an option to grab blocks here. And then full inhale, slowly start to drop the right knee to the mat. Take the left knee back to tabletop position. Finish up with a couple cat-cows with your own breath. Maybe going back to child's pose. Or however you want to end it is up to you, but I thought that was a fun flow. and you guys can repeat it as many times as you like. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys have any suggestions, but namaste.